The best plan doesn't help much if reality keeps deciding to go its own way. Find out more in this video. The transition from indoor hard courts to outdoor clay courts affected most of our players this week. Remodeling work is taking place again this week at the LTM Tennis Club. The hall is being removed and the courts are being prepared for the outdoor season. This will also change the appearance of the club once again. With the German David Eichenseher, we had a guest this week. He finished school last year and is now concentrating on his tennis career for a while. After all, he has gained 3 ATP points since last summer, which is not necessarily an easy task when you have to play your way through the qualifying rounds and have to worry about being able to take part in the tournament at all without a ranking. My work with Yuri at the moment reminds me a little of the Greek myth of Sisyphus. According to plan, there were 2 weeks of practice and connected to that the switch to clay was planned. Unfortunately, we didn't get to that. A persistent illness forced Yuri into a longer break. As a result, Yuri was unable to take part in practice for around 12 days. In addition to the physical deficits resulting from this, the lost time is of course also a factor. At the beginning of February this year, Yuri played Davis Cup. He had a pretty bad cold, but was determined to play and was largely able to suppress the illness. The infection then broke out and was obviously not sufficiently cured. Since then, his immune system has been very fragile and problems keep coming up. I hope the time now will help his body to regain its former strength. For Sebastian Sorga and Slava Bielinski, it meant back to tournaments, this time to Antalya in Turkey. In the first round of the Futures, Sebastian was up against Sandro Kopp from Austria. After winning the first set, Sebastian lost the other 2 sets relatively clearly with 2-6. In the third set, he also had physical problems that can only be explained by too much mental tension. The learning process continues. Slava Bielinski won the first 2 matches and then also met the Austrian Kopp in the quarterfinals. With a 6-3 and 6-2 victory, Slava managed to decide the match in his favor. Above all, his discipline in the match was decisive for the victory. He consistently followed his game plan to the end and was obviously an unpleasant opponent as a result. So far, another positive week for Slava. I will report on the rest of the outcome in the next video. Thank you for your interest and see you in the next video.